I got a question. Just one question. When are you Alabama fans are gonna wake up and face reality? Clearly, you're living in a fantasy world. Living in a fantasy world. Like Uncle Lou said, man. Those days of getting up and getting off the bus and intimidating people, no, that ain't happening, man. Nobody's scared of you. Scared of what? Nick Saban is one blood vessel away from having a heart attack. Figuratively. I don't mean literally. Figuratively. Figuratively. Okay, let's get that situated. Lane Kick Lane Kiffin can't keep his pants up. Allegedly he's going around, you know, messing with Nick Saban's daughter. But I'm supposed to be scared of that. So Lane Kiffin, he's just a cancer wherever he is. He was a cancer at Oakland. He was a cancer at Tennessee. He ran USC to the ground. Where everything that he touches, it just rots. It rots. And he's supposed to be this some quarterback magician. But what good quarterback has he produced? What good quarterback has he produced? Only reason why he's known is because of his last name, Kiffin. Because he's Monty Kiffin's son. That's it. What good quarterback has he produced? I can sit here and wait all night until you give me an answer. Your glory days are over, man. It is. It's just nobody's scared of you no more. In those years of showing up and dominating people, what's that famous line? We don't believe you. You need more people. You need more people. I'm not buying none of this stuff you're trying to sell me. Keep drinking that Kool-Aid. Ain't that what you said, John Boats? Keep drinking that Kool-Aid? Nah. Clearly the Kool-Aid you've been drinking is thick and filled with sugar. Pause. But it's just, you getting diabetes from drinking all that Alabama Kool-Aid. I mean, well, okay, let's start with your offense. Amari Cooper ain't walking through that door no more. You know, AJ McCarron ain't coming back. Eddie Lacy not coming back. You know, Blake Sims, he's not walking through that door no more neither. You guys had a running back who switched over to quarterback as your starter. And the only reason why he looked good because he had Amari Cooper. You can Derrick Henry, Kenyon Drake, okay, they okay, I guess. But neither one of those guys are Nick Chubb. Tony Michelle, neither one of those guys. And okay, let's start with Derrick Henry. You know who Derrick Henry is? Trent Richardson. This is exactly who Derrick Henry is. Trent Richardson. We all seen how Trent Richardson turned out, right? Right. So don't not buying that. If that's what you're selling me, I don't want it. Keep it. You can have it. It's bootleg. I don't like bootleg stuff. Um, so that's yeah. Your quarterback. What quarterback? Jake Coker, who let Blake Sims beat him out last year. Yeah. All right. That's what you. I guess. I guess he can barely win a starting job over the quarterback they have now. But if that's what you're presenting. This is what you're presenting me. That's what you're presenting. I know you can do better than that. all those years of having a top 3 recruiting class, you mean to tell me, nah, you couldn't get not one quarterback? Not one. Not one. Not one decent quarterback. Not one 3, 4, 5-star recruit. All those years of having a good defense, you might get a good running back here and there, but you can't get one quarterback? Nah. I'm not buying that. We don't caught on to that now. I'm not buying it, man. I think you're overselling what what you have right now. You're overselling it. Let's get to your defense. Your front 7. If you claim your front, you let a bum, Chad Kelly, who transferred like 10 different teams, you let him come to Ole Miss and shred your defense up and down the field, up and down the field. Toss y'all defense around like a rag doll. Then he put up like 41 points, 43 points, something like that. I heard, was it Lawtime? He was on Uncle Lou's video talking about he had 500 yards of offense. The majority of the offense was garbage yards. Came later on in the offense. Ole Miss had already had a big league at that point. So, I'm not buying that neither. You let Ole Miss come to your town, your home. You let him come to Tuscaloosa and beat you in your own backyard. But y'all supposed to have a good front 7, right? Well, we all know your secondary is... right? Let's think. The last time you had a decent secondary was when Jeremy Pruitt was there. I know that name. That name rings a bell, doesn't it? Think about it. That's when you had an elite secondary. Was when Jeremy Pruitt was there. Right? I mean, come on now. Aren't you guys over there hyping up your team a little bit? Are you using your team to big up yourself, or are you bigging up your team? Shout out Sean J. I got that from him. I know I probably said that wrong, but yeah, I got that from him. But come on now. What? I'm not buying what you're selling. I don't want it. Thanks for trying, but I don't want it. I'm not buying what you're trying to sell me about Alabama. Derrick Henry? aka what, Derek Trent Richardson? That guy? No. No. Your front 7? No. Not against our offensive line. You got one of the best offensive lines in the country. So, good luck with that. Y'all talking about, oh, Grayson Lambert. But what about your starting quarterback? Who is your starting quarterback? Is it Jake Coker or the other guy? Who? Say this again. I'm not buying what you're trying to sell me. You kidding me? But come on now. We're gonna see this weekend when you come to Sanford Stadium. I'm not buying the hype. Just not like I'm not buying the Tennessee hype. But that's a whole different video. I'll get to them when we play them. I think we play them in 2 weeks. But keep drinking that Kool-Aid. Keep drinking that sugary Kool-Aid. And sugar diabetes is going to hit you. But enough talking. We're going to do the talking on the field October 3rd. I'm out of here. Jamel Suggs, ATL. Go Dogs.